I've seen so many guys, mostly guys, making millions selling Nigerian puff. And I really do ask myself, why is it that it's mostly guys that are really getting this secret? But when it has to do with women or ladies or women that want to go into Nigerian snacks, you see them going into 2, 3, 4, 5 Nigerian snacks, and you see them struggling because ingredients are expensive and because the market is competitive. They do not make so much profit selling so many Nigerian snacks. I'm going to tell you how you can focus on just one Nigerian snacks, which is Nigerian puff puff. And I'm going to tell you how you're going to start, market, and make profit from that Nigerian snacks business called the almighty Nigerian puff puff. You know, one thing I like about Nigerian puff puff, it will always sell. For when I was 2 years, my mom was selling Nigerian puff puff and it always sold. As in, it used to be one Nigerian snack that people really don't get tired of. If you know how to do it the right way, even now that things are expensive, you're going to make so much profit selling Nigerian puff puff. Number one thing you must do when starting your Nigerian puff puff is know your ingredients, their measurements. Now, the major ingredients you need to make your Nigerian puff puff are your flour, your sugar, your yeast, your vegetable oil or butter. Some persons add vegetable oil, some persons add butter. None of them is cheap anyway. I would advise you add butter. It will give your puff puff a very rich texture. You must know the ingredients and know their measurements for various quantity of your Nigerian puff puff. You know now, if you're going into puff puff as a business, you're going to be producing your puff puff in large batch or in large quantity. So you must know the amount of sugar, the amount of butter, the amount of yeast you will need to add into various quantities of your Nigerian puff puff. If you are new to Debbie's Kitchen, you're so welcome. But if you've been here before, you will know that I have so many videos that dealt with this topic of various Nigerian snacks, their ingredients, and their measurements. So you must know your ingredients and their measurements. And if you want me to give you your ingredients and your measurements personally for your Nigerian puff puff, if you're going in large scale, then you can contact me on my email address that I'll put in the description box, and I will do that for you. Number two is that buy your ingredients in bulk. If you know your ingredients and you know their measurement, my sister, my brother, don't go and buy your ingredients by 2K. Do you know what is 2K? You're buying them small. You won't make profit from it that way. You must buy your ingredients in bulk. I've realized that no matter how things are expensive, if you buy your ingredients in bulk, you save cost and you make more profits. You may not be able to go for a bag of flour. You could go for half. You may not be able to go for half bag of flour. You can go for a quarter bag. Even if you cannot go for a quarter bag of flour, you can go for buckets. You know those custard buckets, like 2 or 3 to start with. I think 2 or 3 should be close to quarter bag or almost the same. Now for your sugar, you shouldn't get cups of sugar. Come on. How will you start your business that way? You should get in models or in large custard buckets. This will help you sell subsequently and know how much profit you are actually making. For your vegetable oil for frying, you should be able to get at least 20 liters. If you say, sister, come on now, take it easy. Things too cost. I know. If you cannot get 20 liters, then you can get 10 liters of oil to start with. I can pass you on that one. But my dear, don't get less than 10 liters of oil. If not, these millions you want to make, it will be hard. Get your ingredients in bulk. That's what I'm trying to say. Then most importantly, your yeast. Oh my God. There is no puff puff without yeast. If you miss it in the aspect of your yeast, my dear, you will struggle. Don't go and buy yeast, 2K, the one they tie in nylon. You understand? No. Get a big yeast because you want to know the expiring date. You want to make sure that it doesn't have holes in it that will cause it to leak or that will cause air to get into it and make it less potent. Make sure that you get your yeast, the big one. Find out if they are instant yeast or active dry yeast. If you want to find out how to use your instant yeast or active dry yeast, come on. There are lots of videos like that on this channel. But let me just help you. Your instant yeast are the ones you add directly to your flour, while your active dry yeast are the ones you put in warm water, you allow it to brew for like 5 to 10 minutes, that it will form bubbles, then before you add it into your puff puff. One thing I like with the active dry yeast is that you will know when your yeast has gone bad, because if it doesn't foam up, you know it's bad, you discard and get another yeast. But your active dry yeast, you won't know, you just add it straight into your puff puff, then you need to pray for your puff puff for the yeast to be good so that your puff puff will come out well. Your yeast is very important. Do not take it for granted. That is puff puff. Puff puff without yeast is not puff puff at all. So get your yeast in large quantity. And when you get it in large quantity, you've checked the date, you found out that it's not leaking and it's potent, you keep them in an airtight container after sealing it with 2 or 3 nylon or paper bags to prevent air from getting into your yeast. And after it's used, you seal and keep in a paper bag also to make sure that your yeast is always potent. Now, you've gotten your ingredients and your measurement. The next thing you must do is that get a good location for your business. Business location is one major thing that affects your business. And from experience, I will tell you, the location that does well for your Nigerian puff puff is a busy junction or a busy environment like a market environment. If you can get a spot in a market environment, oh my God, thank God for you. But I know not everybody will get a spot in a market environment. If you can get a spot in a busy junction that has both foot and car traffic, my sister, you have made it. But make sure it has both foot and car traffic. There are some busy junctions that has mostly car traffic. You hardly find people around those junctions. When I mean the junction is so busy that people don't really walk there, your business won't do well around that junction because cars are moving in full speed and they won't wait. You want a junction whereby people have freedom to move around freely and buy whatever they want to buy. That is the kind of junction you should be looking at for to sell your Nigerian puff puff. After getting your location, go on now to get your remaining equipment like your firewood. If you want to use firewood to make, which I wouldn't advise, I advise you use gas and use this big fry pan that they used to make party rice. You understand that is a little big dip that used to make party rice stew. You know, get your big spoon for frying, get your bowl, get your bucket, get whatever you want to use to fry your puff puff, like is it a container to display it or a showcase. Get a good t-shirt with your logo on it, get a face cap, my dear, brand yourself. That's the next tip. I'm telling you how to brand yourself. All these are very important. In your junction, you should look neat, you should look smart, you should look attractive, and you should smile like the way I'm smiling, right there. People love people that sell snacks. They are neat and they smile. Now, another tip I'm going to tell you is that use flavors. What did I say? Use flavors. See me dancing. Use flavors. I've had to buy puff puff from guys that are doing well in puff puff business and they do not add flavors. Their puff puff is a bit bland and I don't come back to buy from them. I felt that since they've had this opportunity, they can step up their puff-puff recipe a bit by adding flavors. Now, there are lots of flavors in the market. I'm going to be listing the ones you can use for your puff-puff and you will come back and thank me. Yes, you will come back and thank me. Number one is your milk flavor. Number two, your nutmeg. Nutmeg is the popular flavor that we use for various Nigerian snacks business. Number three, your butterscotch flavor. And number four, your vanilla flavor. Your vanilla flavor will make your puff-puff taste like cake. Your milk flavor will make your puff-puff taste like milk. Your butterscotch flavor just give him a unique butter feel. Oh, I don't know how to explain it, but just go and try it. Come back and tell me. All these flavors make your puff-puff recipe stand out from the rest. Being that the market is already competitive, your puff-puff needs to taste unique, needs to taste appealing for people to keep coming back to buy from you. So I advise that you use flavors. And when you have decided to use whatever flavor you want to use, whether you are combining flavors or you are using a particular flavor, I advise that you keep that flavor a secret. Do not tell anyone. That is your secret so that it will keep your customers coming back and it will keep you ahead of your competitors. Don't you think so? So that's for that. Another thing you must do after having your flavors, after having your location and your equipment is to market. What did I say? Market. You have started. You have started. You need to market. Tell people what you sell. Tell them you deliver in bulk. Tell them you make premium puff-puff. Tell them if they want 50 pieces, you can give to them. Tell them you don't just sell, you also deliver to their homes and their offices. This is a way to step up your puff-puff branding and your recipe. And they will know you're not selling local puff-puff. You are selling premium puff-puff. Market it on your Facebook page. Market it on Instagram. If you can run Facebook ads, my dear, do it for your business. Sure, you want to make millions. Now, money, they say they find money. So, market your business. Share flyers on the day you're going to be starting. Share flyers at work. Share flyers when you go to church. Share flyers everywhere. Tell people about yourself. People may call you and say, okay, can you deliver 50 pieces of puff-puff? We want to use it for a particular thing. Can you deliver 40 pieces? Don't just restrict your puff-puff to your location alone. You can also deliver to different persons. This is how you make money from your puff-puff. And you know what? Puff-puff ingredients are so cheap and affordable. And because of the yeast, a little flour goes a very long way. So you can easily make profits from your puff-puff. And if you know how to make your puff-puff recipe well, it will not absorb so much oil. So my dear, your oil will not finish fast. So you will make good profit from it. So relax. You can sell your puff-puff for 3 for 100 naira. You can sell it for 6 for 200 naira. You can sell 10 for 500 naira. My dear, tell them the price. The prices of things have gone up. That one will be your fault now. So sell as you buy, not be so. Now so that is for that. Market your puff puff recipe. And if you have watched to this point and you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. You want me to beg you? Please subscribe, do like and share. Thumbs up this video. Tell me what you think about this recipe. I don't know if there are anybody you know that wants to start puff puff business. Send this video to them as soon as possible. Let them watch. Let them know the right step to take. Let them know the right action to take so that they will make good money selling Nigerian puff puff. Then the final tip is be consistent and have a very wonderful customer service system. When I mean be consistent in the timing of your business. For example, you start at 9 a.m. Let your 9 a.m. be 9 a.m. My dear, don't do African time for your puff business. So you not go work. If it is 12 p.m., you're going to be starting. Let your 12 p.m. be 12 p.m. Don't start 9 a.m. today, tomorrow 10, next tomorrow 11, next tomorrow 12. People will be wondering, is she even serious? When does she really open? As you put your time in your flyer, make sure at that time you are at the spot, at least ready to start or ready to sell. So be consistent with your timing. Be consistent with the taste of your snacks. How do you do that? Make sure you write the quantity of your flour, butter, sugar, yeast for various quantity of your puff-puff recipe. So that today, the puff-puff will not be tasting too salty. Tomorrow, too much sugar. Next tomorrow, too much butter. Really? My brother, my sister. Be serious. Get a book. Write the quantity of ingredients you're going to be using for your various quantity of puff-puff, so that by the time you start making your puff-puff subsequently, you're not going to have issues of putting too much butter, too much sugar, too much salt, because you know the quantity that you need for various quantity of flour. Be consistent with your marketing. Now, when I mean marketing, if it is flyers you want to be sharing every day, every week, every month, please budget it and keep doing it. You are marketing yourself. Somebody may say, supply me 100 pieces of puff puff, 200 pieces. So this marketing will give you other kind of contracts in your puff puff business that you wouldn't get if you are just in a particular spot. So be consistent in your marketing. And finally, be consistent in your customer service system. You are into puff-puff business, people smile. Don't look like those people that sell puff-puff as if, oh my God, I'm so free. I do not have a job. That's why I'm doing this one. Carry yourself with dignity. Smile as you sell. Package yourself. It is a white shirt and a white face cap and a jeans you want to wear. Wear it and look neat and look smart. You are delivering value. You are selling. You are not stealing. You are making money. You are giving value. You are not disturbing anybody. Do it well. Look appealing. Let your puff-puff be in its own category by the way you package yourself. Very important. Look smart. Smile at your customers. And I know that with this, your puff-puff business is going to take a new turn. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. To like, to share, to subscribe, and tell me what you think about this video. Is it going to help you? Is it going to help anyone around you? Is there anyone that wants to go into puff-puff business and you think this video will be of help? Oh yeah, start sharing it now. Start sharing it. Thumbs up this video. Comment. Tell me what you think about this recipe. And I pray as you go into your puff-puff business that God will bless it and it will prosper in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. See you in my next one. Bye-bye. Good to have you here. See you next time.